Hey my baby, it's Auntie Trice here with another video for you. If you have not done so, please go ahead and follow me on all of my other social media platforms and follow me on there. They're going to be listed in the description box underneath this here video. And hit the like button on this here video on your way in here, my babies, and let people know that you're over here at Auntie's house watching her videos. And don't be afraid to subscribe to Auntie's channel today. It costs $0 for you to do so. So go ahead and do it, my babies. I'm waiting on you. I got my handy dandy phone and it's time for us to get into the tea for today. Y'all see this sorry excuse of a man floating across my screen here. It's the diddler, as Jaguar White calls him. The diddler. He's over here with this sorry ass apology. This sorry ass apology video that he made, okay? So why did he make this sorry ass apology video? Trigger warning, discretion is advised.
According to the complaint, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye, which according to the lawsuit, prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room. The surveillance video obtained by CNN begins as she enters the hallway. The complaint says as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. The complaint goes on to say he grabbed her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her. He can be seen throwing an object in her direction. According to Ventura's now settled lawsuit, the pair began dating several years after they met in 2005. They parted ways in 2019. Combs' attorney said the decision to settle was in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Ventura declined to comment on the video, but her attorney told CNN the gut-wrenching video has only further confirmed the disturbing and predatory behavior of Mr. Combs. Words cannot express the courage and fortitude that Miss Ventura has shown in coming forward to bring this to light. The video hasn't been seen publicly before and comes on the heels of a series of civil lawsuits alleging Combs' involvement in sex trafficking and sexual abuse. Allegations Combs has repeatedly denied.
Hell yeah, his filthy lying ass was denying it. He even posted one time talking about enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. Sean Diddy Combs. Woo, this didn't age too well, did it? I knew your ass was out here doing wrong. Diddy. I've been heard about you and I wasn't even in the industry. People been talking about you. Diddy, oh my God, people been talking about you, how you been wilding out in these streets. This ain't no mystery. That's why I don't understand why people are surprised. You want to know who is surprised by everything that's coming out about Diddy now? The people that are surprised are the people that didn't grow up in the early 90s and early 2000s that didn't see Diddy. Because you people that grew up in the late 90s, early 2000s, that era right there, y'all know who Diddy is. That's why y'all ain't surprised about this shit coming out with Cassie. We been knew Diddy was smacking bitches upside the head from his baby mamas and all. We been knew that shit. We been knew that Diddy was a violent character. We been knew this. We been heard by Diddy. We been heard by him. Y'all just catching on. Welcome to the party. You're late. Y'all are just now catching on with this. All that brother love shit that Diddy was around here doing, we been knew that nigga was a nasty motherfucker. He's a nasty motherfucker. You hear me? We been knew that. Oh my God, but this didn't age too well for you, Diddy, talking about you ain't do none of that shit and then this video come out. Oh my God, Cassie, I am so sorry for you. Kim Porter, I feel so sorry for you. Rest in peace, love. We know that Diddy has something to do with your untimely demise as well. Oh, trust me, he gonna pay for that shit. Everything that Diddy has done, he is going to pay for that shit 10 times. 10 times over. That's point blank, period. But let's get into this sorry ass apology video. That's why he made the motherfucking apology. Now you can get into the apology video. This is why he made the motherfucking apology. When the damn video of him beating Cass ass and dragging her like yesterday's luggage. Dragging her across the floor like leftover luggage. That's why he made that sad ass apology video. Let's listen to this shit.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, but sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Y'all heard that shit. And all I can say is, nigga, please. Nigga, please. We know you're lying. A leopard don't change its spots. And a tiger can't change its stripes. You hear me? It don't happen like that. It don't happen like that. You want to know why your ass ain't the same way that you was back in the day? Did it because you done got older and now you done calmed down just a little bit. You done calmed down just a little bit, but you are still that nasty, savage ass creature that you have always been. Okay? Because people coming out and telling stories about what you done did to them in your college days too, nigga. You ain't no saint. You ain't go through no therapy. And you ain't changed. And you ain't sorry. The only thing that you are sorry about, Diddy, is that your motherfucking ass got caught. Because you would have never told anybody about this. You would have never told anybody about this. Speaking of this, we know what you did with the damn video. People was like, this video was how old and it's just now getting leaked to the public? Why is the hotel just now releasing the video footage to the public? Why didn't they release it before? Well, we got some tea on that too, on why that shit didn't happen. Let's listen to Mr. Perez Hilton, and he'll explain it to you. I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
You've seen that horrific video, surveillance footage of Diddy punching, kicking, throwing things at Cassie and attacking her repeatedly. And you are asking yourself, after watching that hotel surveillance footage from 2016, why had it not come out until now? According to Cassie, the victim in that footage, in the lawsuit that she filed last year against Diddy, she claims that Diddy paid the hotel to get that footage, gave them $50,000, and problem solved of that footage. What I believe happened is, in the recent raid of Diddy's multiple properties, the government came into possession of that, and the government, somebody there leaked it because Team Diddy had that until now, paid $50,000 for it, and everybody at that hotel in Los Angeles responsible for this should be held criminally responsible, because if they saw an act of violence, a crime being committed. They had an obligation to report that, and they didn't. Shame on them. Shame on them.
Okay, y'all heard what Mr. Perez Hilton said, and I totally agree with him, okay? If that hotel saw what happened to Cassie and they didn't report it because Diddy paid them $50,000 to just make the video just boop, poof, vanish, disappear, which he didn't make the video just poof, vanish, disappear. He kept the fucking video, and instead of destroying the shit, he kept it as a keepsake. But you sorry, Diddy. You sorry. You made that motherfucking apology video making us feel like you were sorry for the demons that you had. No, the demons that you still have, nigga. You ain't got rid of no damn demons. Because let me tell you something. If you was really remorseful and really sorry about what the fuck you did, first of all, you wouldn't have kept the tape. You wouldn't have kept the tape, Diddy. You would have got rid of that motherfucking tape just as soon as you paid them people $50,000 to get that fucking tape. But you kept that tape for a keepsake. You want to know why? Because you sick, Diddy, and you ain't changed, my nigga. You ain't changed. So fuck that motherfucking apology, yo. You ain't changed. You're sorry that you got caught, my nigga. Ain't nothing about you changed, brother love. Nothing. And what's even more sad about this situation is the fact that Diddy has passed this outlandish and outrageous behavior to his children. Because y'all do know that King Combs, Christian Combs, okay, his son Christian King Combs, the motherfucking rapper, the one that looks just like him, you know that he has been alleged to be in some things too. And he has been alleged to do some things too to some people while he's sitting around here taking shots at 50 Cent. Granted now, 50 Cent deserves for Christian to lash out at him. He deserves for Christian to do that because, you know, 50 been trolling Diddy even before Diddy got caught up with this shit. 50 Cent been trolling Diddy for a whole decade now. And I want to say he know it's because Diddy fucked his baby mama. And allegedly, according to Jaguar Wright said this. I didn't say this. But Diddy got that package. You understand what I'm saying? He got that package. He gave 50 Cent baby mama that package, Daphne Joy. He gave her that package. And then she went and started sleeping with 50 Cent, knowing that she got that package. And if 50 Cent been sleeping with this woman unprotected, which we know he has because he has a child with Daphne Joy, has a whole child with her. He got that package. Daphne Joy gave him that package. And allegedly, according to Jaguar Wright, Diddy sent Daphne Joy to 50 Cent with that motherfucking package. Oh, yes, he did. You a dirty, nasty nigga. But you apologizing for what? For getting caught. That's the only reason why you're apologizing, Diddy. So let's go ahead and get into this Christian Combs diss track and 50 Cent responding to it. And this is, you know, courtesy of the Neighborhood Talk. Let's get into it. I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
50 Cent just responded to Christian Combs' diss track against him. Yesterday on Mother's Day, Christian Combs sent over one of his diss tracks to DJ Academics, and DJ Academics premiered the song on his live stream. Well, I'm guessing 50 Cent heard what Christian had to say about him because he took to his social media to air a couple of things out. Now, 50 Cent, I feel so threatened by the things Christian is saying on this record. I'm afraid for my life. Please don't hurt me, guys. I never mentioned or posted anything about fluffy kids because Keefe D said that he unalived Tupac. Now, 50 Cent is so unserious. I want to put a small clip of what Christian Combs had to say about 50 Cent in his diss track.
Rather put it on wax. All that gossip is whack. When all they had was 50 Cent. Who put the city on the map? Stop lying. Hospital hated on by many men. And that's fine.
Now, that Instagram post was 50 Cent's first response, and he followed up on Twitter saying, "Damn, King Combs, that's what you told Grace on that boat, huh? Gave her the puffy juice with that special sauce in it. LOL, oh boy, bad boy for life." Now, I went and checked Christian's social media pages, and he has yet to respond to 50 Cent. This entire situation is also crazy. I knew that 50 Cent was not going to waste any time responding to Christian.
Okay, y'all heard that. And till this day, Christian still hasn't responded like a smart young man, because it was very dumb as fuck for him to put this in this song. Listen to this little snippet right here of this line in this song. Just listen to it, and I'm gonna be back with the rest of my commentary.
Knock them walls down like when them Fetty boys ran in both our cribs. Too bad they ain't know we bought the one next door, cause that's the one they missed.
So for those of you that didn't understand what Christian just said, he said he will knock the walls down like how the feds did their crib. Too bad they didn't knock the walls in on the house next door, because they bought that one too. That's the one that they bought too. They lived there too. They bought that one too. They missed that one. That's the one that they missed. That's what the lyrics said. So 50 Cent came up and said, now why would you say some shit like this when you know the feds are investigating? Is you stupid or is you dumb? LOL. And I agree with 50. When I heard the song, I was like, little boy, are you serious? Your daddy should have told you to be quiet too. You need to hush. You and Diddy, both of y'all need to hush. What's wrong with you? So the house next door to the houses that was raided in, was it the New York houses, or was it the LA houses, or was it down there in Miami? Did he have two houses next to each other in Miami? But because you're telling everything else, you might as well tell us that too. Because your daddy going to jail, little boy. We don't know what he going to jail over. He can't go to jail over Cassie, what he did to Cassie. He cannot go to jail over what he did to Cassie. I know a lot of y'all was looking at this and y'all was like, oh yeah, Diddy gonna go to jail? No, baby, this happened in 2016. It is now 2024. The statutory limits to report this type of violence towards you, yeah, that's up. The statute of limitations on this is up. So she should have reported that when it happened to her. Like immediately when it happened. Not no motherfucking almost 10 years down the line. Yeah, like 8 years down the line. Stop playing. Now let's talk about Grace. I talked about her in an earlier video. She is the steward that was working on the yacht that alleged in a civil suit filed earlier in April. I want to say she filed in April. She filed the lawsuit with the Los Angeles County Superior Court. And it stated that Christian Combs, age 26 years old, forced her to take a spiked shot of tequila, groped her, and then assaulted her, according to the documents. I also got a video up about King Combs reporting on Christian, saying that there is an audio out of a woman that can be heard screaming on the yacht in question. On that yacht in question that I'm talking about, there can be a woman can be heard screaming and telling Christian to stop, get off of her, stop doing this to her. She can be heard telling him that. So I don't know if this is the same woman, Grace, but Christian, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Now do it. Your nasty ass, you gonna land your ass right up in jail trying to be Diddy Jr. Get him off of my screen. I'm tired of y'all. But in the midst of this video coming out, people did have something to say, including Miss Misa Hilton, Diddy's first baby mama. Okay, so let's read what she has to say, and then I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary. Misa took to Instagram to say, I am heartbroken that Cassie must relive the horror of her abuse, and my heart goes out to her. I know exactly how she feels, and through my empathy, it has triggered my own trauma. These young people were raised by women that want the best for them. We put God and education first and have always been united in our mutual effort to support their dreams. Two of the youngest do not have their mother here, and it has been our duty to support them. Their father needs help, and I am praying that he truly does the personal work and receives it. Girl. Misa, get your sorry ass off of here. I'm sorry. I just can't. Get your ass off of here, Misa. Of course you have sympathy and empathy for Cassie because the same thing was happening to you. Diddy beats all his bitches, okay? Diddy beats all his bitches. You better ask Jennifer Lopez. Stop playing. That's why Jennifer Lopez left his stupid ass. Because she seen he was really a bad boy. And he was really on that shit, addicted to them drugs and all them freak offs and shit he was doing. Jennifer Lopez got her ass out of there so fucking quick. Oh my God. But anyway, yeah, we know Diddy beats his bitches. That's why you so triggered by your trauma because your ass was getting beat up too. And then you talking about, oh, we raising these children, and want the best for them. We put God and education first. Okay, that's good. You put God and education first. That's fine. And I'm so glad that you women have come together as a collective and said, you know what? We're going to raise these children and we're going to raise them right because their daddy ain't right in the mind, the spirit, the body. He's not right. Okay, so y'all came together and said, we're going to raise these children for the better. For the better, okay? We're going to show them the good side. I applaud y'all for doing that. But what I have a problem with, Misa, is when you sit over here and say that their father needs help and prayers. You're praying for him. What are you praying for him to do, Misa? What are you praying for him to do, Misa? After this man has sat over here and knocked you all upside your head, was cheating on you multiple times and had babies on you, Misa, what are you praying for? What are you really praying for, Misa? It's that Stockholm syndrome. Look it up, Misa, because I believe that's exactly what you got, Stockholm syndrome. Even when you are being oppressed by the oppressor, you still think it's your fault. So you're going to apologize and say you pray for them. Misa, get your sorry ass off of here. I'm sorry. I just can't. Get your ass off of here, Misa. Of course you have sympathy and empathy for Cassie because the same thing was happening to you. Diddy beats all his bitches, okay? Diddy beats all his bitches. You better ask Jennifer Lopez. Stop playing. That's why Jennifer Lopez left his stupid ass. Because she seen he was really a bad boy. And he was really on that shit, addicted to them drugs and all them freak offs and shit he was doing. Jennifer Lopez got her ass out of there so fucking quick. Oh my God. But anyway, yeah, we know Diddy beats his bitches. That's why you so triggered by your trauma because your ass was getting beat up too. And then you talking about, oh, we raising these children, and want the best for them. We put God and education first. Okay, that's good. You put God and education first. That's fine. And I'm so glad that you women have come together as a collective and said, you know what? We're going to raise these children and we're going to raise them right because their daddy ain't right in the mind, the spirit, the body. He's not right. Okay, so y'all came together and said, we're going to raise these children for the better. For the better, okay? We're going to show them the good side. I applaud y'all for doing that. But what I have a problem with, Misa, is when you sit over here and say that their father needs help and prayers. You're praying for him. What are you praying for him to do, Misa? What are you praying for him to do, Misa? After this man has sat over here and knocked you all upside your head, was cheating on you multiple times and had babies on you, Misa, what are you praying for? What are you really praying for, Misa? It's that Stockholm syndrome. Look it up, Misa, because I believe that's exactly what you got, Stockholm syndrome. Even when you are being oppressed by the oppressor, you still think it's your fault. So you're going to apologize and say you pray for them. You know what I'm praying for, Misa? I'm praying for your complete healing. I'm praying for your complete healing because that's what you need. You are still traumatized by the things that you went through, the traumatization of Diddy. You understand what I'm telling you? You went through a lot of shit going with that man. You went through a lot of shit. I'm praying for you. Now get her off on my screen. Another person that we are going to talk about that actually had something to say and she spoke out about it is Biggie Small's mother. And this is going to be my last point for today because this ain't age over too well for Biggie Small's mother. Okay, so let's hear what she had to say in the midst of finding out that Diddy is just a nasty, no good ass nigga. And then I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
Going to say, I'm sick to my stomach. I'm praying for Cassie. I'm praying for his mother. I don't want to believe the things that I've heard, but I've seen the video. I pray that he apologizes to her. And at this point, she would give a very candid response. I hope that I see Sean one day, and the only thing I want to do is slap the daylights out of him, and you can quote me on that, because I liked him. I didn't want to believe all the awful things, but I'm so ashamed and embarrassed.
Oh, Miss Wallace, Biggie Smalls mama, come here. You ain't never liked no damn Diddy. You ain't never liked no Diddy. I called Cappy your statement just a little bit, ma'am, because in a book entitled Biggie, yes, in a book entitled Biggie, in your own words, ma'am, you stated that Sean Puffy Combs lured your son with $25,000. And to him, that was a lot of money. To Biggie, that was a lot of money. He was 19 years old. Puffy offered Biggie $25,000 and say, I'm gonna make you a star. I'm gonna get you on the road. Literally offered Biggie $25,000 at 19 years old. Biggie took it because he know no better. He in the hood, he in the ghetto. He just want to get his family out. So he took that, okay? And even his mama knew. You shortchanging my son. You shortchanging my son. You robbing my son, and you stealing from my son. Y'all go read the book. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna play y'all a little excerpt of it. I'm gonna play y'all a little excerpt of how she actually felt about Diddy. This woman didn't like Diddy, and she also told her son not to trust Diddy. I can't play too much of it because I'm gonna get struck down. Y'all know how YouTube doing. Speaking of getting struck down, I got another copyright strike that I gotta tell y'all about, but I think I prevented that one from happening to my channel because they actually gave me a time period of 7 days. But it's not about me. Let's talk about Miss Wallace. Miss Wallace, cap, kippity cap. Y'all listen to this and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
I'm glad my son does not have to witness that the very people that he thought he could ride and die with wouldn't think twice about using his mother. I am glad that he's not here to see how they have used his image and his name. I believe Sean loved my son after he was dead. I used to tell Christopher all the time not to trust Sean.
But you liked Sean, Miss Wallace. But you liked Diddy, Miss Wallace. That's what you said. But in that book, you wrote that you told your son not to even trust that boy. But you like that boy, huh? No. I got something else for y'all. Miss Wallace, you said that you like Sean, but you said some of the associates that were close to Biggie, you want to strangle them. Yeah, that's what you said, but you like Diddy. That's what you said, though. All right, here we go.
Some of some of his associates, I still want to strangle them.
Oh, Miss Wallace, but you like Diddy, though. You like Diddy. Oh, we just gonna get off of that, okay? We just gonna get off of that. So, this is my thing, all right? People also noticed that, she was saying she felt ashamed and embarrassed about Diddy's ways. They were like, well, you over here talking about Diddy. Ain't Biggie the same way? Ain't your son the same way? And I ain't finna lie, Miss Wallace. Yes, your son was the same abusive ass way as Diddy. You understand what I'm saying? Because he did some things to his little side piece by the name of Lil' Kim. He did some things to her that she can only to this day just laugh about. Like, oh my God, Biggie whooped my ass type shit. Oh my God, we were fighting and he whooped my ass. Oh my God, he did this to me. I'm not playing. Lil' Kim literally was laughing and telling a story about how her and Biggie got in a fight in an elevator. $2 billion in the elevator? Yeah, that's what Beyonce said. But anyway, let's play this, and then I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
Literally rapping in my lion just. I got my headphones on like this. I'm like, yeah, you know that. Boom, my headphones on. And I was crying. I was so scared. I didn't know what happened. And he, you trying to play me? I'm like, well, you trying to play me? You got all these skanks in here. Wow. And we started fighting, and we tore the plaques off the wall and everything. And he choked me out in the elevator, so I passed out. And then look.
And you were still loving this man after all of this.
I don't know why. But I tell you sometimes, if he wasn't dead, I can't remember that.
Child, and the fact that she opened up and told that story to them people, and everybody who was around her just decided to bust out and started laughing about the fact that she said that this man choked her until she passed out. That's what's disturbing for me. Okay, and what's even more disturbing is that Jermaine Dupri and other people have witnessed Biggie doing some horrible and awful shit to Little Kim, like pulling blickies out on her and things of that sort, and nobody decided to step in and stop him from doing what he was doing. That's my issue. That's my issue. So that's what happened with Diddy, whether you know it or not. So many people sat idly by and let Diddy do what he did because what? Diddy was popular. Diddy had money. Diddy had power. He had influence. So they were like, who am I to stand up to this man? This is a fucking millionaire, billionaire. Who am I to stand up to this man? This man could, get rid of me in a second. Or this man could do this and that and the third to me. So they allowed Diddy to get away with the things that he got away with. The same with your son, Miss Wallace. The same with Biggie Smalls. Biggie Smalls was popular. He was popping. And he was bringing in money. And they let him do what the fuck he wanted to do. So, Miss Wallace, I really do believe that you knew about your son being an ain't shit person. I know you knew. I know you knew a little bit about it. I know you knew he was out here doing some damage to these women. I know you knew that. You lived in New York, word on the street. I know people was coming and talking to you and telling you, man, your son up there fucking that girl up. Oh, she's stupid, child. She's staying. I bet that's what you said. Because you are a mother to an ain't shit son. And you mothers that have these ain't shit sons, y'all defend them to the death of you. You defend them to the death of you. I don't know why. Instead of you just saying, yes, I raised an ain't shit son because I got an ain't shit mentality about myself. And it rubbed off on my son. Instead of you admitting that, and trying to correct that problem or, heal yourself and actually possibly heal the little boy in him that you actually hurt with your stupid ways, you enable him and you encourage this crazy behavior that he has. But enabling him and encouraging him does not do nothing but create a bigger and badder monster within your son. So what if he would have really did some serious harm to Little Kim, like really unalived her for real, pulling blickies on this girl and choking her out in the elevator and bopping her upside the head? What if he would have hit Little Kim wrong in a spot in the wrong area and unalived this woman? Or what if he would have choked her out and held her unconscious for too long and he couldn't bring her back? You understand what I'm saying? You have to be more aware of what you are doing and what you are allowing and what you are creating in your children, in your relationship, in your life, period, Miss Wallace. You too old for this. You ashamed or you embarrassed about Diddy, but this is what your son was out here doing, and I'm pretty sure you knew that. Now, the only thing you need to be ashamed and embarrassed about is the fact that you know who killed your son and you know the people that was involved, because I know you know that too. You know who killed Biggie and you know the people that was involved, and you still haven't tried to press any type of charges or press any type of criminal liability against these people yet. You have not done none of that. You ain't been out here marching hard enough to get Biggie's killers in prison. You have not been out here advocating or marching hard enough for your son, ma'am. That's what you should be embarrassed and ashamed about. Leave Diddy alone. You know Diddy had something to do with it. Why don't you snitch on Diddy and get his ass up off these streets? He should have been got up off these streets. He's a menace to society. Oh my God, that's what you really need to be embarrassed and ashamed of. The fact that you know that Diddy had something to do with your son's death and you've been letting this man walk out here freely for 25 years. 25 years after your son has been killed, Diddy still walking his ass out here freely. And he is just now getting prosecuted, not because of what he did to Biggie, but because of what he out here doing to bitches and these niggas out here. Sexually assaulting and groping and sex trafficking these people out here. That's what he getting in trouble for. He ain't getting in trouble for no murders. He need to get in trouble for some murders. Kim Porter, Biggie, Tupac, what the murder charges are. That's what I'm waiting on. And his ass ain't in jail yet. But you know who in jail though? Krishan Rocco's stupid ass. And we gonna talk about her in the next video. We surely is. Oh, stupid ass. Oh my God. But anyway, that's all that Auntie got to talk to y'all about for today. I got some more coming for y'all later on. You know how I do. I love y'all. Y'all be safe out here. Click the like button on this video if you haven't already done it, because I'm telling you, because I know you haven't done it. All right, my babies? I love y'all. I got some more coming for you later on. You know how I do. Be safe out here. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.